Hey y'all, it's Yona Marie here, and today I want to talk about how to find the right music marketing company for your needs. Yona Marie Music, create with me. So in today's music climate, there are so many ways you can get your music promoted and get heard by new people. I'm talking about influencers, social media ads on like YouTube, on Facebook, TikTok ads, you could do Spotify playlists. There's so many ways to get heard. Now, the problem with that is there are so many different music marketing companies coming out and claiming that they can give you so much, like they can get you so much exposure. And the problem is a lot of these people actually don't know what they're doing. There's not enough data. There's not enough history. There's not enough success stories. There are not enough people that are actually working these things to the best of their ability because it's so new. Right now, people are just doing a whole bunch of trial and error. They can't, find things that worked 50 years ago. I mean, radio promotion is still very beneficial, but either it costs way too much money or the more affordable options actually don't get you that many listeners. So there's kind of a gap in the market right now. And a lot of new music marketing companies are springing up out of nowhere trying to fill this gap. The old labels are looking for new ways. They're taking risks. They're putting their budget into new ways that might not get them any money. And artists are doing the same thing, but a lot of people are doing it completely wrong. So I want to share with you how you can figure out if a music marketing company is actually legit, like actually worthwhile, actually worth putting your money in, putting your time in. I don't want you to go from getting scammed by a few marketing companies, unfortunately, that are out here preying on people, to go from that to be like, oh, well, there's no real marketing companies, because that's not true. There are actually a lot of good marketing companies out here, not just marketing in general, but there are people that know how to market music in particular, which is really hard. Like with Facebook, with Google, ads are popping up everywhere and people are doing good in many different niches with ads. But the music niche is still a whole nother beast. Like it's a whole nother level of marketing that you need to realize that some people can do. Not that many people. You need to be able to find these chosen people that can do it. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, does this company have any examples of campaigns that really worked? A lot of companies will say, oh, we can do this, we can do that, but there is no page, there are no previous successes, there are no reviews that are really in depth showing you step by step what the company actually did and how it took that person, that band, that rapper to the next level. And that's because they really don't have any success yet. You do not want to get stuck with a company like that. So this is what you need to do. Go to the company's website and see their clients, like see their current clients, past clients, anybody that reviewed their services. Like you want to really get into the deep research with this. Go to the client, go to their website, go to their social media, check all of their pages. First off, check their social proof. Like, how many followers does their client have? Like, how many followers are actually interacting with that client's post? Like, if you go to a marketing company, they have this client listed, and then you go to the client's page, and they got like 5 followers. They got like nobody posted comments on their posts. Like, did they even start the marketing yet? Or, I mean, like, why would they put them as a client if you can't even find anything good on their social media? That's a warning sign. That's a big red flag right there. If you go to a client page and you see that they have huge numbers, you go to their Twitter and you're like, oh, they got 10,000 Twitter followers. But then you see their tweets and you see that they have 0 engagement. You start to ask yourself, are these like fake bot followers? Like, is that what this company did for you? Red flag. Let's say you go into their latest YouTube release. You go to their video, you're impressed. You see that they got, a few thousand views, but then you go to the comment section. In the comments, it looked really spammy. Like, it looked like somebody from the 2nd grade in like 6 different countries wrote, good job, wow, great stuff. Like, does it look fishy? Because 9 times out of 10, that company bought that for them. Fake comments are real. Now, I do see the benefit of raising your numbers on social media sites. I probably said this before. Nobody wants to go to a page with like 0 followers and be like, oh, I'm about to listen to this person with 0 followers music because I know it's a banger. It don't happen. So I get it. You need a little bit of social proof to get the numbers moving. But many of these music marketing companies that are scams are giving out like crazy amounts of social proof numbers. Like, they're gonna give this new rapper 100,000 fans on Facebook, and it's like, that's obviously fake. Like, what? You're doing more harm than good when you give these outrageous numbers. And you really shouldn't even be focusing on the social proof. Like, the social proof that's happening needs to happen naturally. Maybe you can boost some numbers here and there. And I'm not recommending that because I think that's actually illegal. But I can see if a company was boosting numbers here and there to kind of get your stuff going with a few hundred, and then you got real engagement quickly after that few hundred. Like, I don't like to see an artist that got all fake stuff. And it's like your numbers are shot up. You probably spent like $500 for all that fake stuff. And then who really heard your music? Nobody. So then go to these artists, like, go to their website, check out their merch, check out what they're selling. Are they selling albums? Are they selling t-shirts? Does it look like anybody bought it? Do they have any reviews? Does anybody giving them CD reviews? Is anybody on iTunes giving them reviews? Like, does the artist have stats where it's like, oh, they actually got this on the Billboard chart for country, for rap? Like, they don't have to be getting number 1, number 10. But did they place number 40? Because that's impressive. Like, I know that's not a big deal if you're a big celebrity. But if you're an independent artist and you're placing on charts, that's a good sign. Can you check out this marketing company's clients? Put them in Google search and see like all the reviews they're getting from websites, all the features they're getting, all the podcasts they're getting onto, all the interviews they're doing. Are you seeing like, you know, people really buzzing about their stuff on Google? Or just go to a site like Twitter where you can search people's conversations publicly. Like, you know, George Matthews Band. Put that in Twitter. Is anybody saying, oh, I just added this to my playlist. Oh, I love this song. Oh, I'm about to go check out this band live. Oh, I just went to their show. Oh, I'm adding you now. Or is like there's 0 results on Twitter because nobody's buzzing about them on Twitter. Now, I'm not saying Twitter is the only place and the main place you should be getting buzzed about. But if you have like 0 results for your name on Twitter, what is that music marketing company doing for you? Not that much, because people usually buzz about music, at least at a very small amount. Or here's another really in-depth method to see what's going on. Like, check out a very specific song of that client that you found. Now, see if that song was promoted by like multiple different companies to see like, okay, did one person promote them? Did that marketing company get them to other radio stations? Was there multiple marketing companies working for them at the same time? Because then you can look them up, you know, check out the other ones they work with, see if they can help you as well. Now, the second thing, and this is really simple, you got to ask yourself, does this company really promote your style well? Now, some companies will claim they can promote any genre. And that's probably a lie. The companies you want to look for are very genre specific. Like if you're promoting R&B songs, go find you some R&B promotional outlets. Like, don't be trying to go to the pop sites, go to the EDM sites. Because yeah, some of them are really doing really well with promotion, especially on like YouTube channels. But you're going to be wasting your time because they'll put out a blast for you because they want to accept your money. You know, some of them are a little bit shady like that, where they'll be like, oh yeah, we think we can get some people that like your music. They kind of lying. They just testing out their limits, really. They'll put you out, and then you won't have that good results, and you will feel like they were a scam. But the real problem was that you just didn't have the genre that fit the best. Like, let's say people want to listen to, like, future soul EDM that kind of delves into R&B styles, like, a whole lot. So the promoter will be like, oh, yeah, this is related. I'll promote this. But at the end of the day, that audience isn't really the best fit for you. Like, you'll get some fans from that audience, but it'll be a small subset of fans that just also like a lot of R&B versus the people that still want to stay to the EDM roots and they actually like other stuff. So you want to really hyper target your audience. You want to get that perfect avatar of who would really love your music. Like, if you're making country songs, yeah, somebody that likes R&B might be like, oh, this is a good song. I like that. But they're not going to love it. They're not going to buy it. They're not going to add it to their playlist. They're not going to look for your new songs. Like, they're just going to appreciate that you're making good music. No, you need to find the people that's really just loving R&B all the time, and that's their main genre that they consume. I'll probably say this a million times in the channel, but just make sure, I'm going to touch on this briefly. Do you have the right material to get promoted? Do you have the best quality music when it comes to mixing and mastering? Do you have the best visuals when it comes to your videos, when it comes to your photos, when it comes to your social media content? Like, are you, standing out enough with your artwork, your brand image? Is it something that people will really want to get involved with after they hear you? Or is it something they'll just listen to and then be like, oh, that was nice? But you don't have enough to actually keep them searching and keep them intrigued. Because a lot of good marketing companies will actually turn people down that don't sound that good. But then a lot of music marketing companies will be like, this is so-so. Like, you have the bare minimum for us to be able to promote you pretty well. So we'll take your money and do the best what we can. But it'll take away from your overall experience because you could have been working like twice as hard and getting twice as good as results. Now keep in mind that music marketing companies are not labeled. The music marketing company isn't going to put that much into your artist development. They strictly want to be able to just take your stuff, send it to the right people. That's it. They're not trying to develop your style. They're not going to give you that many pointers on your brand image, the quality of your videos. That's something you need to do separately, and that's something you need to make sure you're prepared for before you get to the music marketing company. Another question you need to ask yourself is, does the cost make sense for your brand? So, music marketing companies should cost you a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. Like, you should be ready to spend a lot of money. Now, I know that's probably not what you want to hear, because you probably want to hear, oh, I need some free options. I need some cheap options. I need some affordable options. If music marketing is done right, it's going to cost you a lot of money. You need that money. Now, that's not to say that you can't promote your music, and you can't promote your music well with a smaller budget. It's possible. But if you really want to get the best results, you got to put up thousands of dollars. If you don't have that, then just don't expect magic. It's as simple as that, because marketing in any field is expensive. So I say this because if you come across a marketing company that's promising you this, that, you're going to get thousands of views, you're going to get fans, we're going to boost your numbers, we're going to boost your comments, we're going to get you on the market, people going to be paying attention, and they give you like a total of like $200 for all of that. That's how you know it's fake. I mean, you paying for fake number boosts. Like, to get thousands of plays and thousands of new fans and engagement, it's not going to cost like a few $100s. Like, that's actually a premium thing. Like, real fans, like to get thousands of real people really interacting with your stuff. That's not going to cost $100. That's not going to cost $50. It's not going to cost $200. Just to be real with you. So don't fall for these companies that's giving you these somewhat affordable price ranges. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm kind of broke, but I can do that. Don't get too excited. Don't try that, because I have done that. And I've got hit with the okie doke on several occasions, because I was like, well, it's just 100 and something. Don't do it. Don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Just skip right over them and get to more success more faster than I did. There are some available resources that are affordable to you. I can say a couple that I use right now are submithub.com, which is a place where you can submit to get like PR, get press, get, blog features, magazine features, maybe Spotify playlists. It works pretty decently for me, but I won't be using it again unless I'm making music in a different genre, because the mistake I made is actually one of the questions I want you to ask yourself. Does this music promotion company promote your style best? And I feel like SubmitHub didn't really promote my style best. Like, they had a lot of outlets that were accepting R&B, sure. But a lot of the SubmitHub companies, they're giving that new R&B, like that EDM, future soul, but they're not really covering like neo soul. And I thought they were, but it just wasn't giving me what I wanted. So did I waste money over there? Yeah, I did. Did I waste a lot of money over there? No, because it's kind of a low cost option, low risk option, also low reward option, but it worked a little bit. I will say I got on a few playlists. But the playlist I got on, I was so excited to get on. I got on my artist.spotify.com page, and it was like, oh, this playlist got you 2 streams. 2 streams. Like 2 whole streams. Like, congrats. Like, you out here doing it. Like, you got on a playlist. So, low cost. Low cost options give you low cost results. I'm trying to tell you. Also, I use this company called Repost Exchange that helps me get plays on SoundCloud. But it's like a play-for-play system. So what it is you play a lot of people's music. You're getting exposed to a lot of actually decent music. Like, some of it's trash, not gonna lie. But some of it's really good. So it's like, okay, get some new music. You can like look by genre. You can probably add people that you want to, collab with. It's a really good networking tool. And then you rack up the credits, and then you can use those credits to then start your own campaign and do the same thing in reverse. So just post your best track and get people to listen to you while they're trying to get points. Now, I do love a play-for-play system for just a simple concept of, getting heard, like literally getting heard from somebody, for real. And then you got the networking opportunity. You know, they're just trying to get their music out. Y'all might be making music in the same area. Y'all might be making music in the same genre. It's really great for that. But for marketing purposes, these people are playing your music just because they want to get their music played back. So the play-for-play thing is not the best type of marketing you could do. It's nowhere near the best type of marketing you could do. It's just one of those low-level, low-cost, low-reward systems that can get you somewhere. So I'm not knocking it. I think it's actually pretty good. That's why I still use it, but I don't depend on it because I get heard. Yeah, I get heard. I get some people that are in my area that's like, oh, you're making good music. I get people that, you know, is on my Instagram, get on my Spotify sometimes and actually like follow me. It's really great, but it takes a lot. Like, it's not just like putting out an ad and you get a lot of new music fans. Like, it's not the same. If you want to go for the better ways, make sure you're spending better way money and make sure you're really investing the appropriate amount into your music career because you really want to get far. Like, don't be spending a lot of money if you're not even really trying to get in the music industry like that. Or don't be not spending money, but this is your, you know, I got to make it or die thing, and then you don't want to spend money. You got to make sure your efforts and your intentions match your budget. So these are just a few more tips I wanted to share with you. Thank you again for tuning in, and I will be back for more. Please like, share, and subscribe.